Welcome to qnawire.
Question 8. Suppose that people expect inflation to equal to 3%, but in fact prices rise by 5%. So describe how this unexpected high inflation rate would help or hurt the following group of people. So in this question, we have to first think of the Fisher equation. So the Fisher equation is real interest rate equals to nominal interest rate minus inflation. Here I write pi as inflation, as we usually do. So now we have this unexpected rise in inflation. So it means that, no, I need color blue. So it means that the pi goes up. So if the nominal exchange rate doesn't change, the nominal interest rate doesn't change, but real interest rate is going to be going down. Okay, so we have to look at the following four groups of people. So first of all, we compare group A and group D because they are like counterparts in this story. So group A is the government. So government is someone who sells government bond. So we can think of them as borrowers because they sell this government bond, and one day in the future, borrower. So one day in the future, they're going to pay back the government bond with real money. While in question D, a college student that has invested some of its endowment in government bonds. So he is the lender. Because he invests in government bond, he lends his money to the government, and someday the government is going to pay him back. So we know that in this type of question, borrower is always better off when the inflation goes up. Because when the inflation goes up, the real interest rate goes down. So the real money that the borrower needs to pay has a lower value. So in question A, the government as a borrower in this scenario is better off. And the student who is a lender is worse off. So we can use this concept to solve for question B and C as well. B and C. So question B is asking, what about a homeowner with a fixed rate mortgage? So he has this home mortgage, so which means that he has to someday pay back his money that he spent to buy his house, right? Pay for his mortgage. So he's also a borrower in this case. So now the real interest rate is lower. So this borrower is better off. So he's happy as this government rate here. So he is happy. So what about C? A union worker in the second year of a labor contract. So this is not a borrower-lender scenario, but we can see that since he is a worker in the union, his contract is like a fixed contract saying that today your salary, maybe this year your salary is 100K, and then the second year your salary is 120K. So that fixed amount is not adjusted with the inflation, which means that if there is a higher inflation, his purchasing power might not increase because he has a fixed wage as written on the contract. So this worker is worse off because his wage does not adjust accordingly as the inflation in the economy. So he might not be able to buy as many things as he needs using his old fixed wage.